Another day, another Barnes and Noble. Here we are, looking for some Arrow video sales and to catch them slipping. This one has everything mixed together, so I have to go deep dive hunting. Let's go. So this is the thriller horror section. Basket case. I absolutely love Carrie. I don't know why most people don't anymore. This is interesting. Angel Heart on DVD. Different Man, A24. That's pretty good. Fade to Black. Evil Dead Rise. Some Kino Cult. I have no idea what that is. I already got that one. Great pickup. Jason X. Have no interest. This is cool. Don't see this anywhere. Someone is watching me. And The Wailing. Amazing South Korean horror. I got that on 4K. I got Halloween. I've got the remake of Last House on the Left and Incubus, which I did look into it. It does look pretty cool. It's in like another universal language. It's supposed to be a universal language, but I don't know. It's supposed to be like the Outer Limits, but not the Outer Limits. I don't know. Oops. What's this? Next of Kin. Looks pretty interesting. Severin. Got a Severin film here. It's a Blu-ray. Interesting. Cool. The Thing. Got Wild Thing down there. So far, not so good. This is the comedies. And some anime at the bottom. Rampo Noir. I guess this is also foreign films. Phoenician Scheme. I was not a fan of the Phoenician Scheme. I was not a fan. It was just not funny enough, maybe. I don't know. I didn't like it. Pretty in Pink. And not a lot here to my Running Scared. Peter Hines, same director as Outland. Yeah, nothing a whole lot. Let's just say shout out to Poco Rosso. OG. Michael Keaton is the voice of Poco Rosso. This is drama. Three Flights of the Condor. Great film. Fablemans. I was a pretty big fan of that film. I like it a lot. Especially the blow up, blow out, and conversation references. Science fiction. I hear these are pretty messed up, but I have no idea. I already own this on Blu-ray, so I don't really need the 4K, but I would love to own The Abyss. So let me know if these are worth it or not. I love you, James Cameron, so I want to buy these. What? This is already open. Can't have nice things. Another Kino Cult. The Food of the Gods. Very interesting. film school in a box. Do you guys hear that Disney's gonna release the original cuts in theater? I grew up with the 90s special edition, so that's my original cut, but apparently they're gonna do the 77 cut in theaters. I may see it. Now this is the action adventure section. So they got the TMNT box set, Iron Man 2. Snakes on the Plane. Oh, again, yeah, guys, is this one any good? I've never seen it. I hear it's the best Arnold film ever, but I've never seen it. Let me know if this copy is pretty good. Swordfish. A one-arm boxer. And New Fist of Fury. Is this the one? There's one of these films that's directed by John Woo. Is it New Fist of Fury? No, if it was directed by Lo Wayne. You know, Margin. I kind of love the Arrow having all the Hong Kong films. So amazing. Speaking about amazing, Major Dundee, Sam Peckinpah. This little warped. Sam Peckinpah, one of the greatest film directors ever. Ever. Bad Batch, masterpiece. Why can't we have a great release of one of the greatest films of all time? Goodfellas, so freaking good. I know it's the normie pick for Mr. Martin Scorsese, but it's like you can't fight it, you know. This, Taxi Driver, two of his greatest films of all time. I love you, Martin Scorsese. I think, was it his birthday recently? I don't love you that much, but I love this film. Under Siege, pick that up. The Marvels, I believe this is the same director as the new 28 Years Later film. And Godzilla -1. What a marvel of a film. Under Siege, got that. Logan, one of my favorite films of all time. Top 5 comic book movies. Unforgiven, top 5 westerns, maybe number 1. Maybe, I don't know. Or number 1 or number 2. That one made me hurt though. Cobra. Next to the the appropriate one, or is this? Man, if these were Blu-rays, I'd pick them up. A lot of James Cameron love here. All they're missing is the Terminator. Yeah, one battle after another. I like this film. I just don't love it. Oh, there's the John Woo movie. Hand of Death. With early signs of John Woo. May have to pick this one up. Maybe. And then here's the lovely Criterion Collection. I think these are like all their 4Ks are up here. I guess not, but these are all films that are on 4K. Last Samurai, I may gotta pick that up next time. The Abu trilogy, The Adventures of Anton Delon, Gummo. A lot of great stuff here. But do they have shampoo? It's Actually, a lot of this stuff is out of order. So, if I had to look through every single one of these, I would, but I'm not really inclined to, so. But pretty great selection. Pretty great selection. They got Walker here, Alex Cox. This is a great surrealist, postmodern Western. Really loved it. I got it right away when it got announced on Blu-ray, and I don't regret any of it. Twin Peaks Fire Walks With Me has been on my mind a lot lately. I recently rewatched it last month. Watched it for the first time, and it's staying with me. It may be my favorite Lynch. I'm not sure. Maybe. Damn good film, though. Damn good film. So I did end up watching The Smashing Machine on Max, and I did like it a whole lot. It was kind of boring, but I think that was because it was too real, and they were very faithful to the true story. And I think that was just a problem. They didn't take a lot of dramatic license with it, which just made it, too real. Not enough conflict or drama, and whatever drama and conflict was there, it was too real and personal, and very, very understanding the drama, but not a lot of heightened stuff. But The Rock was a monster. He looked beautiful. He was a gentle giant. Emily Blunt was amazing. The colors of the film, look at that, were breathtaking. The colors were awesome. In the slow zoom in and zoom out, this was a lot like a mumblecore type film, but with a big budget. I definitely want to pick this up one day. Definitely not as bad as the haters are saying. Benny Shafty, great job. Hello everybody, this is Jack from Manelli Studio Entertainment saying thank you for watching. That was my last Arrow video hunt for the month of January, and spoiler, I didn't get anything. But in spirit of the month of January, I'm going to show you everything that I bought. So all my Arrows and all my non-Arrows that I bought off Amazon, and a comic book that I bought. This month was pretty good to me. This Arrow video sale was pretty amazing. I think I got all great titles. I haven't watched them all yet, but I plan on watching all these soon and hopefully doing full reviews for you guys. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts about these Arrow videos that I bought, go check out my other videos. Right now I'm going to go a speed round with all my Arrow stuff, so I can give the other stuff I picked up a little more spotlight. So first up is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trilogy box set. If you watch my first Arrow video, I did a whole unboxing about this. This is a great set. Can't wait to watch these, at least the first one. I'm less cynical about this before in that video. In that video, I was very, very cynical, very, very down on this product, specifically for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and 3. And, first of all, if these were released separately, this would be way more than $100. If I bought all these, it would be like $75 minimum. Got 3 films for $50, great deal. And if you're gonna get the first one, you're gonna get the other ones, right? It's like the Karate Kids. If you're gonna get the first one, you're gonna watch 2 and 3. It's just how it is. Even though they're not so good, it's great to be in the collection. So I'm happy I have this. Next, I got The House with the Laughing Windows, Proof of the Man, and this is a tour, A Certain Killer and a Killer's Key. I got this in my second video. I haven't watched these yet, but again, this is a Giallo And these are 2 Japanese or 3 Japanese films. So very excited to dive into those. And I also got Outland by Peter Hines. I haven't watched this yet, but I really want to. And then finally, at my third one, I picked up Under Siege, which I do plan on watching very soon, and The Mask, which I already watched, and I am going to do a full review on this film. If you want to hear a little snippet, a little tiny snippet of the review, I liked it. I liked it. The transfer was beautiful. It's like watching it for the first time, but it's not a perfect film. So if you want more of my thoughts, wait for that review. So subscribe and comment down below, where is the Mask review? That's my Arrow. Here they all are. I think that's a pretty good haul for Arrow. So I bought a few films on Amazon. I got a Blu-ray pack, The Poetry of Lee Chang-dong. Now, if you don't know who Lee Chang-dong is, he's like the third or fourth biggest director out of South Korea. The first 2 being Park Chan-wook and Bong Joon-ho. The third guy, I forget. It's the Good, the Bad, and the Weird guy, which I didn't get to pick that up on Arrow, which I was kind of sad about. And I can't remember his name. I have I Saw the Devil, Good, the Bad, and the Weird, Bittersweet Life, which was one of the first videos I released on this channel. Don't go watch it. That guy's like number 3, and then you got the Duck guy, and then you got this guy. And Lee Chang-dong, I've seen 2 of his films actually. I've seen Peppermint Candy, and I have here the other one. I've seen Burning, and I haven't watched this yet, but this is Secret Sunshine. So these are all his films, right? All his films are right here. And for the longest time, the film Green Fish, which is his first film, eluded me. I couldn't find it anywhere legally or illegally. So when I saw this was announced, I was happy. I didn't get it. I was hesitant. And then on Amazon, like last week or so, it was a very good deal for 4 films. So again, I can only comment on Peppermint Candy on here. And supposedly I watched a few videos on it. It's a very political film for South Korea. But as a film itself, as an American watching this film, it goes backwards in time, where you have this main character, which is this guy right here. He stands in front of a train. He screams, "I want to go back," and then like the whole film is in reverse, right? So say it jumps to a year in the past, and it goes from there. Then it jumps 10 years in the past and goes from there. Like, it's beautifully done, so unique. I've never seen a film like it. And I loved it. And if you guys know anything about Lee Chang-dong, comment down below. South Korean cinema is some of the best cinema in the world, right? In the world. Everyone knows Old Boy. Everyone knows Parasite. But you need to learn about Lee Chang-dong. Pick it up. And next, I picked up a Region B release. And I was very excited to find this because I needed to rewatch this film, and that is Walter Hill's The Driver. Man, this set was so beautiful. I watched this film yesterday, and I loved it. Right? Here's the back. I loved it. One of the best car chase films ever. Ryan O'Neal, awesome job. This is a film I'm also going to do a review soon. So if you're looking forward to that, subscribe or like or whatever, or stay tuned, because I like this film. I got quite some things to say about it. So The Driver, great transfer. This is StudioCanal. I think my first StudioCanal I've picked up. I was either going to pick this up or The Conversation, and I picked up The Driver because it's much harder to get in the States than The Conversation. The Conversation you can get on Amazon digitally. This you cannot. So I picked this up, watched it. Awesome stuff. Walter Hill, great job. And finally, I have the 4K release of Bringing Out the Dead. Now, This is a Martin Scorsese film that eluded a lot of collectors. There was a Paramount like selects or whatever they did, came out last year. I was excited. It was gone like in 2 seconds. And now we have this one. This came out. This is very recent. I already watched it. I love the film. It's very beautiful. The 4K is very dark. I don't know if that's on purpose because I know the Blu-ray is a lot lighter, but I liked it. It was very moody and atmospheric and gothic. I love this film. I've only seen it digitally, and I got a little story about it. A little story. So I booted up this film, and I'm watching it, and I'm watching it, and about an hour in, where I'm not gonna. This is gonna be spoiler free. Where Nicolas Cage wakes up from his kind of dream nightmare after taking some drugs, and he starts to yell. A couple seconds later, it freezes. And I was, crying and yelling. I got up, cleaned the disc, put it in, froze. Now it freezes, and then for the next like minute, it does like choppy stuff. And if I went back to slightly before, it worked a little, and if I went back again, it froze, and eventually it never moved. So I did end up finishing it with a couple of finagling, but I finished it and immediately went on Amazon to get a replacement copy. So this is my replacement copy. I resent the other one, and I at least tried that scene, and that scene didn't freeze. So I'm probably gonna have to rewatch this again just to make sure it works. But does anyone else have that problem? Did Bringing Out the Dead have that problem with you? Yeah. And again, I was so excited about this. This is probably my top 10 Scorsese films. I really love it. It's their last collaboration with Paul Schrader. I think Paul Schrader said he was too much of a director to give something to Scorsese anymore, even though he was directing for 15 years at that time and has made masterpieces, Hard Time or Hardcore, Mishima, American Gigolo, Blue Collar, great films. And yeah, this is definitely a Scorsese Schrader collaboration. Nicolas Cage, awesome job, one of his best performances ever. I'm going to do a review on this film as well. I absolutely love it. Pick this film up. Last, but certainly not least, are my pickups from FYE. I got 4 films from FYE, 4 4Ks from FYE. And this was awesome. It was 4 films for $10 under 20. Right? $19.99 and lower. So I found the 4 best 4Ks. There was only like five of them in the whole store that I could get. So I got Waterworld. Comes with both editions, but only the theatrical is in 4K. I already own this on Blu-ray, but I was like, heck, why not get it? Arrival, Denis Villeneuve, Dune and all that stuff. I love, my favorite of his films are either Blade Runner 2049, Prisoners, or Sicario. Those are my top 3. And then I don't know what would be after that. Maybe Dune 2. I'm not sure. But I need to rewatch Arrival. We got Jeremy Adams and Amy Adams. Jeremy Renner. I'm sorry. Jeremy Renner's and Amy Adams. And Forrest Whitaker. Great cast. About an alien invasion film without the guns. So, very unique film. Speaking about alien invasions, I did not own this. This is on 4K Annihilation by the same director of Ex Machina, Alec Garland. He's in the news lately with the 28 Years Later films. I haven't seen any 28 films. 28 Days, Week, Year. I haven't seen any of them. But I like Alec Garland. I saw this in film. This is definitely like his Stalker, if you know that Tarkovsky film. And I need to rewatch it. I watched it with, at my time she was my girlfriend, but I watched it with my wife, and she definitely did not like it. She hated this film, but that scene with the bear and the voice, that goes through my core. And yeah, I gotta rewatch it. You know, I just got to rewatch it. I liked it, but I think Alice Garland's stuff is very polarizing. I do not love his stuff. I love Ex Machina, but I don't like Civil War. I've never seen Men. I own Men, but I haven't seen Men. I haven't seen Warfare. So for me, he's split. Like this was when I saw it in theaters, it was okay, but I want to rewatch it. And then last and certainly least, it is the Descendant or Divergent trilogy. Now, when I got this, I was only looking at that, right? You see that? It's a 4K case, obviously. And I'm like, wow, 3 films on 4K for like $4, $5, sign me up. And then I get to the car and I see it's Blu-ray digital. So they had some films that were like, it was Blu-ray, but it had like the 4K, but I'm like, oh, I know it's Blu-ray, right? And it says Blu-ray on the packaging. And I'm like, oh no, did I get swindled? Did I accidentally buy the Divergent trilogy on Blu-ray? And then I got to the car, I ran to it, I opened up the packaging, and I opened it up, 4K disc. 4K disc. I did it, guys. You know, I've never seen these films before. I probably will not like them. But I have just a tiny story. I remember I had the TV was on in my house, and I went into the room and I saw, which I learned later to be one of the Divergent films, probably the first one. And I thought to myself, oh, what TV show is that? Then I learned it wasn't. And they're pretty long films. The first one is like 2 hours and like, yeah, 19 minutes. That's including the credits, I'm assuming. But yeah, I guess I'm happy I got it because it was 3 films for like $5. Pretty good deal. And last but certainly not least, I got one comic book. Excuse me. The THB by Paul Pope. Oh man. So if you don't know anything about THB, this was a comic that was printed in the 90s by Paul Pope. It was kind of like a magazine style comic, and it's kind of what put Paul Pope on the map. I've never read it before this. I still haven't read it before. I haven't never looked at it, right? And there's different volumes, and this will be a 3-volume series, but I just had to get it. I'm a big Paul Pope fan. I own, if you that's up there, most of his work printed in a graphic novel form. And again, this is early stuff. It's science fiction. I don't know nothing about it, but look how beautiful this is. Look, his artwork looks like nothing else. Like, look at this, guys. Like, oh God, beautiful stuff. And yeah, look at this. I definitely want to do a comic book spotlight on Paul Pope. I did one on Frank Miller. And that was around his birthday. I didn't even know that, right? I didn't even know his birthday was like a week later. So happy birthday, Frank Miller. Please release the Sin City Western. Please. And I want you to draw it. It may take a year, may take years, but please, 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 please make it. But yeah, the THB. I'm so happy I bought this. Not just for the collection, but I want to read this so badly. So everybody, that's the video. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing this. It is the coldest day of the year. It is currently 46 degrees in Florida. And again, I'm a Florida boy. So that's like -50 for me. So I got to stay warm. My bones are cold. My head's cold. I'm trying to, not get sick. So yeah, sorry for the beanie. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you don't remember, my name is Jack, and this is Manelli Studio Entertainment. I do film reviews, pickups, comic book reviews, and soon anime. I'm rewatching Dragon Ball because, Dragon Ball's in the air right now with the Super Season 2. So I'm rewatching Dragon Ball, and it's really good, guys. Check it out. It's really funny. Kid Goku is a riot. Oolong, all those. Master Roshi, even Bulma and Yamcha are pretty funny. So the show is very entertaining. I just finished the Emperor Pilaf saga, and it's good. You know, is Pilaf a good villain? Absolutely not. But he is hysterical with his minions. Mai, and I can't remember the dog's name. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this pickup. It means a lot to me. I've recently hit 230 subscribers, so thank you so much for subscribing. I'm trying to get to, let's say, 250 by the end of February, maybe more. Let's go the distance, guys. Let's go the distance. I want to spread the cinema comic book word to everybody. If you love cinema or comics, please subscribe, and it would mean a lot to me. And hit the thumbs up to boost my confidence. And down low, comment your favorite pickup of the month. It doesn't have to be an Arrow video or, you know, a 4K. You know, if you picked up any cool DVDs, let me know down below. I know a lot of people are doing that with the horror community, the Anchor Bay DVDs. That's old stuff now. That's going to be 30 years old, and nostalgia is going to hit hard, like VHS tapes are doing right now. Pretty hard nostalgia on that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Jack from Manelli Studio Entertainment saying thank you so much, and watch more movies.